This guy, Mersh and Royce, it's from a low-level show that can barely compete with us, Revenge of the Gross. They're having a live fight right now?
Apparently, I guess it's playing
You're
live
going, oh
right
man,
now.
Trump lost. I can't wait till Mersh gets here so I could fucking dick it out on him.
It's not a conscious thing. I'm not saying.
Wait,
No,
wait.
I'm not, but I'm saying.
Oh, they're fighting! So
They
this is
said
live.
Go back like 10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay.
I
Let's see
think.
what
I don't know. They're telling me.
-10.
If this sucks, don't blame me.
It's okay. We're doing a live thing. It's the day after the election. Everybody gets a break, right?
This is like a light, casual
This is
day.
a light, casual day, like she said.
Sorry if this is too casual for
They
you.
are fighting. All right, let's see. This is live. We're backing it up 10 minutes. Let's see what happens. People are loving it.
Wild assumption that it has to do
You
with
guide
because
me
he
through.
turned his back on the base. I don't think that's what it is at all. I think the reason he lost is because they literally cheated.
This is from 10 minutes ago.
Well, they also cheated, which is why
if they
you
didn't
needed people to
cheat,
come out.
if they didn't cheat and he won today, you wouldn't be saying that.
They always cheat, though. You're acting like they just broke
I
out
under-
the fucking.
I-
they
All right,
just,
Okay.
so we are back behind live. These guys are live, but what's the context here? Are they arguing about who's a cheater and who's not?
I think that they're arguing about the election.
Yeah, obviously.
I
But
know, but
what is the context
I
of
don't
the
know.
argument? Who's a cheater? Who's not a cheater? I feel like he might be kind of like, well, Trump cheats and lies. And Mersh is like, oh, shut the fuck up, man. Keep Trump's lies alive, right? Seems like what would happen. I feel like he's the more honest guy.
yes.
And he would call out Trump if Trump was doing something bad, whereas Mersh would go, I don't know, man. Rape is cool. Trump is cool. Like, he's on the side of the sleaze, always. Let's see what happens.
broke out their little book of tricks this one election. They always cheat.
If this strategy had worked, right? If all these ballots didn't come out and only won, you wouldn't be saying that. You'd be saying, yeah, Trump won. It's because of course it's easy to be fucking Wednesday morning quarterback and say it's because of this or because of that. I don't think that's what it is.
Live stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure there were some people you know personally that didn't, but I know a lot of people that didn't vote for Trump.
Okay, so here's some breaking news. Mersh is accusing Rico, that fat guy, and no offense to you, I love weight. Mersh is accusing Rico of being an asshole to him for the whole stream. Okay. No, I think Mersh is calling the liberals cheaters. No shit. That's what I meant. You know. And then he's like, no, come on. You know, can't all be this make-believe thing. Rico is the straight man. Royce loves Trump. Okay. The voice kills me. Sees. For a second, I thought they'd guess. Okay, let's just hear it out. And apparently a big fight coming up.
That's what they're saying. They're saying Mersh unloads.
Mersh unloads on the fat man. And by the way, the fat man, you have a home here. You want to get rid of Mersh? I'll fill in for free. I'll bring you millions. I could change your life. I could change it. I could change your life. Life. You ever heard that song?
Of course.
That's what I'm about to do to you, fat man. You let me replace Mersh, and your show will be huge.
They didn't vote for Trump. They went out and voted for Trump this time. And the whole, it's a white man thing. Yes, white men were made to feel bad.
31 million white men voted for him in 2016. 18 million voted for him this time. He fucking didn't energize his base. He didn't. Or he would have gotten that 31 million to show up for him again. There are plenty of white men who feel that this president abandoned them. There is. Whether they even and I'm not talking, by the way, you can dismiss that as Wignats, but there's a lot of white men who keep those thoughts.
This is
to
what people are
themselves.
doing.
They're
They're
not out
arguing
marching
about
with
this
fucking
election.
tiki torches and talking about crushing Jew skulls. These are white men who have been watching him, who have been, like you said, the fucking media is telling them every day, you're white, you're a piece of shit, you're racist, fuck you, you're a loser. And then you turn to your president, the guy that was going to unite the nation, and he's going, look at what I'm doing for these
Oh,
guys
no.
and all these other people who hate me, the people that
I
are burning me.
forgot Mersh does a legit Trump impression. For those of you who don't know, if you actually do a Trump impression or an Arnold, you're gay. So Mersh will actually break into it, and he'll do like a legit where he goes, "This guy, he didn't know what to do." I won't even give. I shut off my brain when they go, Mike, imitate Trump. I go, shut off your brain, make it as different as possible, but not people like Mersh. You know what he does? copies liberal impressions of Trump.
Wow. No creativity.
And he does it. Has anyone ever seen this guy do it? And it's way heavier than this usually. And I go, oh no. When I see someone imitate Trump, I'm immediately like, no. He's doing it. Listen to this.
What I'm doing for these blacks and all these other people who hate me, the people that are burning your shit down. I am going to do so much for the people burning your salons and your shoe stores down. And people said, you know what? I'm not turning out for it this time.
I'm sorry. Where did you get the 31 million and 18 million?
They're going to fight. Let's just see what happens.
It's been going around.
Breaking fight.
Can I see it, please? Because I would love to see that because that sounds preposterous that 19 million.
Imagine if during the show it's like, oh yeah, Jules, do you have any evidence? Can I see it, please? Got any proof? You know, nerds demanding proof should be looked down upon. Remember this? Okay, I got any evidence? Evidence? Why are you making this so policey? This is what nerds do. Oh, yeah? Where's the proof? Show me your source. Ugh. Listen to this.
Less white men voted for Trump. That doesn't make any sense. Mathematically, I don't even understand how he would have more votes now, but 19 million less. That doesn't. That number can't be right. I'm sorry. I would really actually like to see that.
Let's start
see those
fighting,
numbers.
guys.
Yes. More white men, more people. First off, this election, more people voted in general, like more than have ever voted in any election. Yes, more white men voted for Biden than were expected to vote for Biden. But I do not believe that 18 million voted for Trump and 31 million in 2016 and 18 million now. There's no way that number's right because mathematically speaking, with how many people voted, it doesn't make any sense. There's not just
Fight him
demographically
now!
it can't make any sense. There's no way that's right.
Yeah, well.
I'm honestly.
All right.
No.
I love moments like this. When
They're
a guy
saying Mersh flips out soon, apparently.
it's coming and you could hear Mersh. This is what Mersh just went, all right. Are you on? Imagine if during the show, Jules said something and I unironically went, all right. I mean, I do that as a joke. Or do I? Well, let's see what happens here. He's starting to get bitchy. This is what we like about a fool, when they really let their emotions fly.
But you've been yelling at me like all day, and you've cut me off. So, like, you're being pissy.
You've cut me off!
Oh, you're being pissy.
If you say you've cut me off to somebody after the fact, you've been holding in a bunch of cutoffs. What are you, a girl wearing cutoff shorts? You've been cutting me off all day. Imagine letting yourself be cut off by another man. What is this, the highway? No, thank you. If a man ever cut me off, it'd be the last thing that man ever did. Politically. You understand? No man cuts me off. I cut off people. So Mersh is getting cut off like a beta bitch. You ready to see some fireworks here?
You've been yelling at me like all day, and you've cut me off. So, like, you're being pissy with me today, and I don't know why. I understand this sucks. This election sucks.
I'm asking you to show me the numbers. Can I see them?
You've been being pissy at me this entire show.
Oh! We're on your side. We're on your side. Do you need money or marketing help? I'm on your side. I'm on your side. Whatever you need, even if you're wrong, I'm on your side. You see how this works? There'll be a big tip in it for you to do the right things. You've been pissy to me the whole stream. I know this election sucks.
I know this election
This election sucks?
It sucks.
Are you trans? Only trans people hate elections. This is what's happening here. Have you ever seen such uncoolness, man? Let's watch more.
Go back and watch it later. You've been being pissy with me this entire show. We're all mad about the election. I'm not taking it out on you. Don't fucking take shit out on me. You have been pissy to me several times today. Enough.
Okay.
Enough!
Oh my God.
Sounds like one of my old songs.
He's shaking into
And look at Rico.
Vibrations.
Rico's like, just practice what you've been practicing, okay? The fat man's zen-like state. Just imagine you swallowing a piece of pepperoni. Just imagine you swallowing a breadstick. Everything's groovy. You got a huge root beer. It's perfectly fizzy. Just imagine you're eating fries. Curly fries. So he's good at holding it in. He's not letting his emotions go like
And I love when a shitty... Here, look at me for a sec. When a guy gets mad and then he does that thing where he goes...
Oh, yeah.
It's like, what? But you do like that forward jerky movement.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is an emotional guy.
This election sucks.
This is what you
Yeah.
do if you're 1 or 2 or 3. Let's see. Enrico's going to handle it. Why? Because he's zen off food. Let me explain this one more time. A lot of people can't meditate. They can't be zen. But what you can do is send yourself into a food coma. So in order for Rico to be zen, what he does is he overeats to high hell. Like he'll have a 40-piece nugget before the show. That way he's like so tired and full that it comes off as zen. So you're like, hey, fuck you. And he's like, I didn't say anything. It's because this is like the end of Thanksgiving. You're falling asleep. That's the only reason. So don't be
Tryptophan.
fooled. Yeah, it's tryptophan from all the turkey he's had today. The chicken.
Shit out on me. You have been pissy to me
Fine.
several times today. Enough.
Okay.
Fucking enough.
I've been pissy. You're right. Can I please see that graph?
Oh, wait. He did a... And do you look at this. Wait till I go into this sector.
Wait, can I hear the enough one more time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Wait,
Watch
that was
this,
too
though.
far.
That's okay. Watch this. Watch this sickening display.
Like all day, and you've cut me off several. Like you're being pissy with me today, and I don't know why. I understand this sucks. This election
No,
sucks.
I'm asking
but
you to
I've
show me the
actually-
numbers.
No,
Can
no,
I
no.
see them?
You've been being pissy at me this entire show.
Can
Go
I see
back
the
and watch
numbers?
it later. You've been being pissy with me this entire show. We're all mad about the election. I'm not taking it out on you. Don't fucking take shit out on me. You have been pissy to me
Fine.
several times today. Enough.
Okay.
Fucking enough.
I've been pissy. You're right.
Watch this.
Can I please see that graph? That's all I'm at.
Whoa, that
yeah.
was
Do you
like
see that?
a-
He's like, enough! Enough! It's like, seriously. Oh my God, I'm on the air? Oh shit, I should stop acting gay. Let's see what happens next.
Asking for. Whether I'm pissy or not, can I please see these numbers? Because I would love to know that.
Ooh.
Because
I'm
he
hearing
ain't
it's based
backing
on an
down.
exit poll. Maybe I'm wrong. Cool, I
Because
concede maybe
then-
I'm wrong.
then I missed
You're
something
still
huge.
fucking yelling. Stop yelling. Stop.
then I missed something.
That's not a
Oh
yell.
my
I love
God.
being a moderator. This is like, you know, when I'm in an argument with people, I'm always going, stop yelling, stop yelling. They're not yelling. They're not yelling. Now, as a moderator, I can see this. Rico wasn't yelling, bro. This guy's zen. He's sitting there like a funky donkey Buddha. And you're all hopped up in
He's
your...
flipping. He's like shaking his
Oh,
head like a
yeah.
grandmother.
You're going nuts. Rico, we're all watching Rico. And Rico, by the way, every time Mersh and you get in a fight, you get $50 from me, Rico. To show you it's like training a dog.
You should actually send him
Yes.
$50 for every time.
Every
there's
time
a
they fight, I send them $50, and before you know it, he's trained to hate Mersh. That's where I come into play. Let's watch.
Something huge.
You're being unhinged today. Stop.
I'm
Wha-
being unhinged.
He's being unhinged.
Oh, really, dude?
Wow, this is not only a friendship fight; it's gaslighting.
Tony,
Oh, sorry. Gaslighting. He's gaslighting Rico. Rico, have you ever been man-spread to or mansplained? That's what's happening right now.
Then I missed something huge.
You're being unhinged today. Stop.
I'm being unhinged.
You've been yelling at me and taking shit out on me this whole show. I haven't once gotten nasty with you. I haven't cut you off. When I'm talking, when you're talking, I haven't.
You're fucking finished!
Oh, really, dude?
Tony, motherfucking hit.
All right, Rico is officially on our side. He likes us. And you know, he even watches Redbar as we make fun of you. You're at the bottom of everyone's pick-on list. Every show picks on you now.
It's shocking how he's losing control of his arms.
You know
and
who we need to
torso.
start picking on? And I'll tell you this, because here's the deal. Every show picks on Mersh. We're one of 80 shows that is doing a Mersh segment right now, live. That's how many people hate him. So you're going, well, maybe we should take things to the next level. From now on, we must go after the people who don't hate Mersh. Have you donated to Mersh this month? Then I guess you're looking for trouble, aren't you? Have you helped Mersh by doing a graphic for him? I guess you better watch your back. Redbar, the show that makes you watch your back.
Wow, how did that person get Melton's specialty $4.99 emote in the chat?
Got him.
Remember when we were
So-
looking at Melton's Twitch subscriptions last night?
Yeah, it was a big deal. So here's the deal. If you support Mersh, then now we got to have, the problem is with you. We got to come after the people that are helping him and giving him this $150 per day per diem via stream effort or whatever you're doing here. Stream bags. You ever seen this? It's a green counter. Surprised there's not 70 of them on the screen right now. All right, let's finish up this fight. It's time to take out Mersh where it counts. The supportmanship. I'm just kidding. The supporters, it's allowed. But think about what you're doing. Here at Redbar, we'll give you just as much as attention for free. Think about this. Imagine getting just as much attention from host, which is all you're there for, and you don't have to spend $50 a week redonating. So my promise to you is I'll read your chats, I'll pretend that I know you, and then just stop listening to Merch. You don't have to give me your money. You don't have to spend any money. You could use that money for something for yourself this week instead of donating over and over. The same guys. He makes the same 40 people donate over and over again or they don't get an episode. You understand? It's highway robbery. Let's hear some more.
Let me talk. I haven't been a fucking dick this
Oh,
whole
they're
time.
fighting. Here
You've
we
been
go.
a prick to me this entire show. You have. Go back and watch it later and tell me you haven't been fucking snippy from the start of this fucking show.
Wow.
Dude, seriously.
Rico, you have a home here. And if he's going to abuse you like this, we have your back like you wouldn't believe. You want some free promotion? Everybody go check out Daywave.
By the way, I don't
Which is
think
not a
that
brand
they
of chip.
uploaded this.
This is live and they haven't uploaded it yet.
So
So we're the only ones with this scoop playing back what you just thought you didn't see. Look at this. A big fight between two guys here. Daywave, one of my favorite chips. Yeah, you get that at Subway. Hey, I'll take I guess I'll have just a bag of Daywaves. Are you sure? Yeah, I know. It's not really that good, but healthy lunch.
I've been being fucking nice to you this whole show.
Look at that.
You're the one who's been snippy with me. Take it out on anybody else. You gave me shit at the beginning of the show for yelling at a guy for saying, are you guys only going to talk about politics? And then you spent 20 minutes yelling at the chat. So don't yell at the chat, Mersh. Let me yell at him for 20 minutes.
Whoa!
Like, dude, calm the fuck down.
He's calm.
I'm venting about the election. I'm not.
I want him to just pull out a gun and shoot him. Because you don't.
silently.
If you're yelling at someone and they're silently for this long, you got to start getting worried now. Like, why are you this silent? Are you planning to snap? Is there going to be a huge explosion from all the holding in you're doing? Like, why are you this silent? Don't keep yelling at a guy who's this silent because he's going to start hitting.
directing my shit at you. Don't direct it at me.
I'm disagreeing with you
No,
on
but
what
you've been
you're
getting
saying.
pissy
We got
this
your
whole
back.
show with me. You have.
So
Go back and watch it.
Let's go back. Do you really, Mike? Come on, man.
Oh, full sit.
When do I interrupt you? I let you go on your rants all the time. I barely ever interrupt you. Today, yes.
We'll be right
I
back
said-
up.
I was-
All right, let's pause real quick because I don't want people to miss this. We did go down for a quick second. We'll be right back up here. And when we come back up, we're going to see the end of this brilliant fight. We love this. This election really making people cranky. No one's having a good time during this election. Believe it or not, we're the most positive election-themed show out there right now. So we're just waiting to get back up. Let me know when people are back up. Should be any second now. Just have them do a simple kind refresh.
Seems like most of the times we went down today were just for one tiny second.
tiny.
So hopefully by next time
Okay,
it'll be
well,
great.
let them know in the chat. Ask them in the chat because they can't hear me. Go, are we back up? Are we back? It's fine. Some people are still offline. Some people have old devices. What we're going to do here for people is called the device reimbursement program. Here at Redbar, if you could show us that you've got a device over 5 years old, we're going to buy you a brand new either computer, laptop, phone, or tablet. And we're going to get you that so that you have a beautiful experience while watching the show, because there's no reason you should be lagging behind like that. So we're going to get that. Are people back? They're saying audio only, no visual. Some people are back. We're having a Mersh attack. We hear you. You shouldn't just hear. You got to see. Audio and video are back. Okay, we're back. You ready for this?
Fuck yeah.
So we're going to wrap it up. Here's the end of the fight. Remember, reach out to this fatter guy and tell him, hey, you don't need to be treated like this. Let's see what's next.
I was in the middle of talking and you cut me off in the middle of talking. I said, can I please finish what I'm saying? That's what I did
No,
today.
when I was talking to the guy in the chat too.
Oh, in the chat.
You had to, dude, stop yelling at the chat. And then 2 minutes later, you yell at the chat. It's like you're not even
This is a
being
fight.
consistent here, dude. Don't take your shit out on me, please. Thank you.
Ooh.
Everybody's cranky today. It's shitty.
Not everybody, bro. Everybody's cranky today. It's shitty. What's shitty? What is shitty about today? Today rules. Donald Trump's still in office. You're still able to broadcast. I would say it's another great day. COVID is in circulation, which I like. The day COVID ends is the day my career goes back down the tubes. So, I'm hoping for COVID. I want things to be exactly like they were yesterday and the day before. Okay? Not shitty. Let's see what happens next.
Fucking election sucks. Everybody's in a bad mood.
Wow.
Find some other way, some other avenue to express that doesn't involve cutting me off or being a dick to me.
Woo!
It's just not cool.
Did I cut you off on your? I let you literally finish
When I was
your.
talking to the guy in the chat, yes, you
Okay.
told me don't fight with you. Come on,
Stand
guys,
up for
just
yourself.
Stop fighting with the chat. And then what did you do for 20 minutes but read comments and fight with people?
Did
While I sat here, go watch the first 30 minutes of the show. And
No
watch how
thanks.
much I sat here in fucking silence because I got pissed off because you were being a fucking dick to me. Yes, I was.
Did I? Did I? And I really got to ask this. You went on probably a 5-minute rant on why it was Trump selling his base out. I didn't interrupt you once. Not once did I interrupt you at all. You went on all that, and then I gave my opinion saying, I believe it's this other thing. Yes, I am heated. I wasn't heated at you, but I am, of course, heated at the election. Now, the only thing
Very
that
reasonable.
I ask is if I missed, and I mean this again, if I missed
Look at Mersh.
if I missed something so egregious about 18 million white men versus 30
Imagine being such a bitch that when you're mad, you do this. Imagine if when I was mad, I did this. Okay, I could hear you, but am I listening? I think not. This is a real guy, 40 years old. Jules, say something I don't like.
Filet of fish.
I'm listening. It doesn't mean I'm taking it into consideration. Imagine if I did this to you. And what I'm doing, folks, if you can't see, it's called the Mad Kid Swivel. This is similar to holding your dick when you gotta pee, as if that's gonna do anything. As if the schlong has anything to do with the urine. You don't do this, man. You gotta go bathroom? That's what I would say to him if he was doing this. Hey, you gotta go you gotta take a shit? This is what I have to do when I had to take a shit when I was in 4th grade. Right? You start doing this. You ever have to, when you were a kid and you were in school and you had to take a shit, you start getting real quiet. Start going like this. You're having your own, it's a whole different vibe when you have to shit as a kid. That's what Mersh is doing. I'm in my own world. The I have to shit world. Whenever I had to take a shit, I used to drop to my knees and sit by the edge of the bed in silence, like this. Just take the fucking shit! Let's see what he does.
million white men. I really would like to see that. I'm not even
Look at
saying
that.
that to prove you wrong. I really would love to know that fact because that is a fact that has completely eluded me.
I understand your point. I'm not fighting about that. As I said, I concede I could be wrong about that. But you want to that's the one thing you were kind of right about, so you want to focus on that. And I'm telling you, you've been kind of a prick the whole show.
Whoa,
to me. I'm telling you that. So we can argue about I just wanted to see the one thing. Okay, let's flash back an hour and a half ago when you were being
You're taking advantage of his calmness here. Because he could have, snapped about 3 times here. He's gone over the line here. He's allowing this guy's calmness. He's mistaking it for weakness. He's going over the line with a couple of extra ones each turn, right?
Yep.
So let's see. Is Rico going to finally have enough and rip his face off? I hope.
Prick, what was that about? You know what I mean? Like, come on, dude.
Okay, look, hey
Like,
man,
I haven't been a dick to you at all.
I'm sorry. You're right. You've never been a dick to me. I'm always
I
the
didn't
asshole.
say never.
And
Don't be a fucking woman right now.
No.
Don't argue like a chick, dude.
Oh, he's trying to apologize. You're not letting him in. And look at the patience on this. Again, I would get up and rip this guy's head off and fill it with drinks. You know, I'd be so mad at this point. I'd flip my mixer. We'd have no audio. I'd flip my mixer.
Oh yeah, you've never done. I said today.
This is great.
Today I've been nothing but I've been talking. We're doing our show, and you've just been pissy with me, taking your shit out on me.
All right,
Go
you've
take
said
it out
it.
on somebody else, dude.
I've been taking it out on you.
You've been snippy with me this whole show.
Listen, man, if I haven't, that's the way you took it. I'm sorry. I was
Wow.
not trying to take it out on
Mature.
you in any way. Was
You
I
know
try-
someone's gay when the other guy goes, hey, man, if that's the way you took it, I don't know. Like, if that's the way you took it, then I'm sorry.
Sheesh.
That's how you know somebody doesn't even know what they've
And
done.
he only feels comfortable enough to flip out now because he moved out and got his own place.
Yes. Dude, if you think you're the
Before,
boss
this
of
was
me,
his
you're not the
landlord.
boss of me anymore. I have my own apartment that I'm already have a late payment on. But it should be fine if I could get into a payment plan with the landlord who is filing processes on me. He's already in trouble with the department. He thought that you could get an apartment, not pay the first month's rent because of COVID. Like, he went out and got an apartment, and then the landlord goes, hey, what's with you? Just moved in. I need the first month's pay. I told you in the contract, first month's in last month. He goes, oh, yeah, COVID. My hands are tied, and then closes the door on the landlord and locks it.
Wow, the chat is saying Mersh is probably so mad about Trump because he bet money on it.
Oh, he bet money on it.
I mean, I don't know if he did for sure.
I'm
but
not
that
kidding.
Could be why.
And I want to explain something. When Anthony Cumia or me bet money, we're out several thousand. When Mersh bets money and he's aggravated, I'm not kidding. I've seen this on Twitter. He's talking about being out $50. I saw him. I'm not kidding. Yesterday, he goes, just lost $50, and if you don't mind, I just need a little time, understandably. I'm a little fucking mad right now. Just lost $50. I lost $50 on Chipotle today. It came out awful. I threw it away. $50 order. So I can't imagine walking around all day like, don't talk to me. I just lost $50. It's like, yeah, you went to a casino on vacation. This wasn't expected. Nobody talked to me. I mean, that's bizarre, right? $50? A 40-year-old person should be losing $50 every minute of his
how
life.
much he bet on Trump. So
I'm losing
anyone
$50
knows.
right now. Every minute we talk, I'm losing $50. Because I could be doing some big high-end art. Okay, watch.
trying to take it out
Cheers.
on you. I've actually just been trying to cover the election stuff. And as a matter of fact, at the beginning of it, yeah, I did say that stuff about the chat. And I'm sure, of course, I did it. I will agree with you on that. But for the most part, I pretty much agreed with you most of the show. I didn't even disagree with you, especially the first half of the show. I agreed with you. I was the one agreeing with you saying that Trump's not going to get it. I pretty much been in line in agreement to what you're saying.
When I was doing the usual bit that I always do, which is somebody
The
says
fight
something dumb and
continues.
I roast them, which is what I do. You literally, you had this condescending, like, okay, calm down, stop fighting with the chat, and then literally without skipping a beat, 5 minutes later, you
I
argue.
could tell you without even seeing what happened, you needed to calm down. You're acting out. He's a mature guy. You're a freak on a leash with this apartment and the mixer and the yelling at people. You were up all night. this guy, for every one mistake Denny and Melton makes, he offers up two more that are so in your face. Like fools, we're not used to this because our fools, after we start covering them, they start learning a thing or two, and they start at least keeping secrets.
I don't think Denny's learned a thing.
Well, no, but most of our fools, like when we start making fun of, like, for instance, like everyone makes fun of Mersh for this BMW thing. He doesn't learn, like, okay, let's never bring up the BMW again because they're going to eat me alive. All right? He just does it. He just offers up, like, he knows everybody, like, oh, they make fun of me for never having money. And then he continues to bitch about, like, I had to buy $3 cleaning supplies today. What am I going to do? Donate. It's insane. You're feeding in to write what we want. Enrico, you've got me here. This time it's different because I'm going to save these people. I'm going to pull them out like battered women.
Now he looks more hunky because he's winning this fight. He looks like
I
Jason
think he's beautiful.
Momoa.
To me, I don't see the weight. I see a Shel Silverstein here. Thin, long, lean, lengthy. You know who looks like Shel Silverstein? That guy Mac from Impulsive. Pull up Shel Silverstein. There's this picture I'll never forget. I was confused as a kid. I go, is this like a horror book? You had like scary stories to tell in the dark. Or R.L. Grimes. Beware of the goose.
Rico is very Shel.
Rico is Shel, but also Mac is Shel Silverstein. I would get this book in school. They go, oh, you got a great book for you. I go, a great book? What kind of fucking book is this? Look at this guy. That's Shel Silverstein. This one on the back of the book. I go, is this like scary stories? Because the picture of this looked like one of those artistic renderings of a horror sketch on Scary Stories. To me, it was the same level of terror. So I would say to the librarian, I go, oh, I'm trembling. She goes, what are you trembling about? This is where the sidewalk ends. It's a funny poem. I go, funny, please. This is the dark web to me here. This is witchcraft when I was handling a book with this. So then when I look at Rico, I go, you guys have a lot in common.
This is very, like,
you got a lot in common.
Literally Rico's dad.
But yeah, look at this guy. Boo! I wrote your kids' books. Falling Up. You ever read Falling Up? That was too advanced for me.
Oh.
There was another picture of him. He was barefoot. He always had his stinky fucking feet right at the lens. This asshole. You ever remember this guy checking him out at the library?
Just Google Shel Silverstein feet. Add feet at that.
Here, look at this. He was like a foot fetish guy because he was always sticking his dirty Indian givers right in the camera. I was going, ooh, even as a kid, I knew, no, cover up, sock and shoe. Sock and shoe. That's what I'd say. They took me to India there to take me home. I kept saying sock and shoe, sock and shoe, sock and shoe. They said, we don't understand your language, sir. So, yeah, this is the same guy. Shel Silverstein, where does
amazing now?
Where does the sidewalk end? Wendy's? Where does the sidewalk end? The grocery store? It's a weight issue.
Hey, come on, he looks great. He doesn't even have dirty cheeks anymore.
You know who I
after this
voted
fight.
for yesterday? Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris's feet are the same color as, Kamala Harris's skin is the same color as Shel Silverstein's feet.
Wow.
Dirty. And that's a race insult. Listen to this.
With the chat for 10 minutes. Well, I sat here quietly. So, I'm just pointing out, this wasn't over the fucking, the data that we disagreed about 2 minutes ago. It's going on the whole show.
Imagine if Jules and I disagreed about the data. Are you kidding me? The only data we disagree about is the bandwidth we're using for the show. She wants to use more. I want to conserve the bandwidth. I'm just kidding. We don't disagree.
I feel like we've never even had a fight this gay in private.
Ever.
I'm being 100%
The last time I
serious.
fought with Jules, she opened her mouth. I went like this. She backed away.
No, that's not true.
Yes. So if you can't end a fight by doing this, then you gotta get a shorter
I bet
girlfriend.
If Rico did that right now, Mersh would flinch.
Imagine that. That's what I'm gonna do. If any guy starts talking to me out of line, instead of getting mad, I'm gonna go, he's going to go, what are you doing? I go, I'm going to hit you if you don't stop. I won't tolerate an argument. I'm from New York. Here we go. We're going to hear some more data mails. Yeah, these guys are fucking data mails.
I don't know where it's coming from, and I don't know what's going on. And maybe I am reading a little bit too much into it, but you've been kind of pissy today. You've been kind of pissy.
I will say this, and I got to say this, is that I ain't perfect, and maybe I did, but I will think that maybe you might be reading in a little bit too much into what I'm doing, because I'll be honest with you, man, I have what fucking reason do I have to lie to you? I'm not a chick either. I haven't really even been mad at you or even disagreed with you. Except for
you have one issue with him, as I noticed. He is wearing a non-official Batman hat. Now imagine buying this. Oh, Batman. I like Batman. Hey, is that the symbol of the bat like they use in his call? I'll take it. How much? $14. I don't know. You have layaway? He saved up to buy a Batman hat. And it's not the same color scheme as real Batman. He just goes, I love Batman. I love this hat. I'm saving up. Hopefully people understand what it is when they see it and they don't think.
People do not like different colored Batmans. I just learned.
Got a bug on his head? They're going to say, no, this Batman. We should all accuse him and be like, he wears a hat with a bug on it. And he'll be like, it's Batman. Let's try to get him to say this hat is Batman. Everybody start messaging and go, I don't know why you wear these hats with bugs on them and all that. Look, what are you talking about? That's Batman. And you'll go, he said it's Batman. That ain't official. What the hell, a red Batman? It's nuts.
People are saying it is official, and that's the Red Hood symbol.
What?
You idiot.
I've seen every Batman. There's no Red Hood. You're thinking of Red Skull.
It's not fake. It's for Red Hood, a Batman associate.
And every time I look at Mersh, I like to imagine he's wearing my Jesus is King hat. But who knows what the hell this shit is, too. You know, where do these guys even get their hats? I didn't know they made a lids for losers.
People keep on sending me election stuff that's not as advertised.
Well, I know a lot of people are trying to... It's Russians, probably.
But Biden is at 264. Only
no
6 points to go.
Guys, if Biden went... Oh, so here's what I was going to say before our stream cut out, and every listener agreed to this. We mailed them yesterday, so if you don't agree with this, you're the odd man out. Listen to this. If Trump wins, and I cut out before I said, if Trump wins, we promise we all turn racist. We all go alt-right this next 4 years, right? And Jules has promised, we've talked to a lot of the listeners, if Trump wins, we declare ourselves racist, we turn alt-right. I help bake Alaska, we aim, we hit lesbians. But if Biden wins, we all agree to become PC for 4 years as a gag.
Seems like you just want to become PC, and now you're saying this now because you know Biden's going to win, so you're using it as an excuse.
So you don't think this is something that I would have said even before?
Nope.
Interesting. Okay.
It's a cover-up.
Write that down, guys. We'll see what the real story is.
PC Mike.
We'll see what the real story is when the results come in from my scan. All right, let's see some more. Let's wrap up this stupid little fight.
Yes, we have so much more stuff.
Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. And remember, these fights are what this election was made out of. And we didn't get a lot of good fights last night. We're seeing some after-day drama. Let's watch.
Like the last point. But besides that, I haven't been in any way even pissed at you or mad at you. I don't have any problems with you. Yes, I'm upset. Yes, I am heated. And maybe you might be reading a little into what I'm saying a little bit too much. But I'm not being pissy with you. I really am not. And if it came across that way, hey, sorry, man, but that was not my intention. I know it's not your fault that Trump didn't win. I truly understand that. I 100%.
So Mersh has been taking it out on himself that Trump didn't win. Do you see him?
I'm so stupid. I could have worked harder. Could have gotten more people out to the polls. I really let him down.
That's really what's going on here?
And I
unbelievable.
Truly understand that. I 100% get that it's not your fault or anybody's fault that anybody here that could do anything's fault that Trump didn't win at all.
Well, no, I get it. I mean, but when Daddy comes home from work drunk and he got a flat tire on the way home from work and he punches his kid in the face, he knows the kid wasn't responsible for the flat tire.
I didn't punch you in the face.
I get it.
Come
I'm
on,
just
man.
pointing out.
So, one of many fights, and let us know how this continues. Thank you so much. The rift, it's happening here. When we start latching on to a guy, they start arguing with their co-hosts. Happens every time. All right, we got...
I love when I look at the chat and then the first thing I see is 20 minutes later. It's a spin-off of normal Batman. It's from Batman Beyond. It's when Bruce Wayne is old and training a younger guy to be Batman in the future, and he has a different symbol.
Oh, that's cool. Are you a gun guy?